on. Now I'm waiting on Facebook. Just waiting on my Facebook to get connected. Okay, I think we're all connected. So all three of my devices are connected. So I'm doing a pop-up seated cardio Tuesday routine with you guys today before I go into work, because I promised you guys that I would. Plus, I'm promising myself that the rest of 2026, it's grind time for me. So we're going to do Tuesday seated cardio. Generally, I go live at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. But with my work schedule the way that it is I have to work 2 to 10 tonight, so obviously that takes away my time that I can stream live with you guys. So if you are at work right now, if you're unable to actually work out live with me, you'll be able to go back to my Facebook account or my YouTube account and be able to access this routine and do it on replay as long as my devices continue to cooperate effectively, okay? But we're going to do 14 exercises, 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise with a 10-second breather in between each one. Now, for those of you all that do not know who I am, my name is Nataushia. A lot of people honestly call me the seated cardio queen because I do work out in a seated position. Now, I do still go to the gym. I do still do other exercises, but I understand the reality is somebody that used to be over 500 plus pounds, that used to be me. I understand that exercise can be really challenging depending on our size, depending on our mobility. So what I've done is I've taken all of my former athletic knowledge, because I had a track and field scholarship whenever I was in college as a thrower. So let me go on ahead and clear the air. I was not a runner because I've always been overweight. I've always struggled with my weight my entire life. So I'm actually smaller now than what I was when I was a senior in high school. That's what's so crazy. But anyways, I took all of my former athletic knowledge because I've done basketball, I've done flag football, even though I clotheslined and tackled people because they had these bets that they could tackle me. I'm very competitive. But anyways, I took all of that knowledge and I created high intensity interval training in a seated position after I injured myself, because I lost around 200 pounds on my weight loss journey and I actually ended up injuring my left ankle. And as many of us may know, when you're doing cardio and you're trying to lose weight and you're exercising and you're working out, obviously, when you injure your lower extremities, it's very difficult for you to attain the cardio that you need in order to burn the calories and the fat that you're trying to burn in order to lose weight. So because of my athletic knowledge, I was able to take seated exercise like routines, exercises, and create seated cardio. Now, I know that there are a lot of different variations of chair yoga, seated cardio, seated exercises. But with me being somebody who used to be 500 plus pounds, I've taken into my hands different modifications that I can show the world and show other individuals so that you will be able to more easily access the exercises. Because the reality is, when you're starting at over 500 plus pounds, you sometimes can't go under your legs. You sometimes can't lift your legs easily because of your size. But then I also created this all-inclusive routine because I do have friends that are in wheelchairs, that do have mobility issues and things of that nature. So I've taken the time to actually create these seated routines because I want everybody to have access to a free routine from somebody who truly gets it. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm not like, a PhD person. Like, I don't have a doctorate in like personal training or anything like that, but I have lost at most 280 pounds in my weight loss journey before. Now, I did hit a depressive moment last year, this year, however you want to look at it, and I gained around 100 pounds back because I lost my discipline, I lost my consistency, and I'm just simply sharing my journey with the world again, because I shared when I lost over 280 pounds, and now I'm back grinding, doing all of this because I want to show the world you can fall down. There's a possibility you may fall down, but the reality is you can pick yourself back up and you can get back in the grind and do what you need to do, okay? But with that being said, hey girl, it's been a while. I haven't been on since my husband's passing. I need to lose weight. Oh, bless your heart. I'm so sorry for your loss, Cheryl Ann. But I do want to go on ahead and let you guys know what our routine is today. Thank you so much for the gifts, TikTok. So if y'all don't know, really quickly, I'm live on 3 platforms. So I have TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. I stream on all 3 platforms as long as my devices are cooperating and the internet's doing good, okay? But anyways, we're gonna start off with a back jack, go into jump ropes, out and ups, chicken jacks, jog, oblique tap, block jack, knee slicer, cross ankle tap, reach and step, tapsies, underleg jacks, battle ropes, and then we're gonna finish with climbers today. I am gonna go on ahead. Hey Nicholas, I am gonna go on ahead and hit my chair, and we are gonna get to exercising and working out. I will be seated the whole entire duration of this routine. We will work out seated, we will stretch seated, and we'll do a breathing exercise seated. And I'm really proud of you today. I hope that you know that I believe in you, because I understand what it feels like to feel like you don't have anybody in your corner or anybody that's rooting for you. Because when I started my weight loss journey, I had a lot of naysayers. I had a lot of people that did not encourage me, but I did have a few that did. But as I've shared my journey since 2021, I've been able to have more support from strangers that have become more like family. So I'm thankful that you are here. I don't know how you ended up here. I don't know how you found me, but I hope that you find the strength within yourself to understand that you have the ability to change your circumstance. Okay, but I'm gonna bring Facebook down and we're gonna get this workout going, okay? I'm gonna make sure, yeah, that should be good. Are we ready? We're gonna go on ahead and get the party started. But anyways, in seated cardio, it is important that you have a chair to sit on. I do highly suggest a kitchen chair, or something that is going to be a little bit more supportive than your couch or your bed or an ottoman, because the softer the surface, the more you're going to engage your core, which in turn, you maybe won't get as many reps as somebody that's sitting on a kitchen chair, but I will let you know that you are going to start strengthening your core so much more, because if you don't have something with back support, what's going to happen is as you engage your core, you're going to work those muscles. So in turn, it's going to strengthen everything that's inside your belly, which is going to make you a lot smaller, okay? But make sure you have something to stay hydrated with. I am going to start tracking my exercise on my Apple Watch. This is high intensity interval training, so just go on ahead and keep that in mind, okay? I will be pecking on my Apple Watch a lot because I time our exercises. All right, so in seated cardio, it is important to sit at the edge of your chair. You're going to focus on trying to keep your back off the back of your chair. But if you have to utilize the back of your chair in seated cardio, don't beat yourself up. Don't be discouraged, because I had to use the back of my chair as well when I first started seated cardio, because I didn't have my core strength where it needed to be at to keep my back off the back of my chair. I don't know who just sent me stars on Facebook, but thank you and God bless you. Now, what we're also going to do is we're going to focus on keeping our core tight, and a lot of people sometimes don't understand what that means. So basically, if you have ever taken a selfie and you have sucked your stomach in to try and look skinny, that is what keeping your core tight is. But just remember to breathe throughout the process, okay? So I will show you seated quick feet, seated jacks, and uppercuts, so that if finishing one of the exercises becomes too much of a challenge, the ultimate thing that you have to do in seated cardio, with it being high intensity interval training, is to keep moving until I say take your breather. So if you need to get up and walk in place, if you need to get up and dance, if you need to do the stanky leg, I don't care. The ultimate thing that you need to do is keep moving. So to me, this is the easiest exercise that I have to keep your heart rate up and elevated. This is seated quick feet. I like to have my arms out in front of me, because what that does is it works my arms, it works my chest, and it works my core. But I understand that can be a challenge, so that's okay. Now, I'll also show you uppercuts. Obviously, you're going to go at your own pace, okay? So that's uppercuts, and then I think I said seated jacks, so this is the other option, okay? But those are the no leg engagement options, so that if you are one of my friends that are in a wheelchair, or you're healing from a lower extremity injury and don't want to engage your legs, that's something that you can utilize to keep that heart rate up and elevated as we go throughout this routine. Now, our first exercise that we have up today is the seated back jack. I have 3 options. We have option 1. Option 2 is a side step. Option 3 is a no leg engagement. I will show that again, but we're going to get the party started because I eventually have to hop off here, get a share, and get to work. Well, meal prep and get to work, okay? But I'm going to go on ahead and start my timer. We have 30 seconds of back jacks. Let's get it. Option 1, you're squeezing those shoulder blades, okay? Now, option 2 is modified, so you're going to side step it out like this. Option 3, no leg engagement, but you're keeping that core tight because you're working your entire body. Once you're able to actually incorporate your legs, it's a full body workout because it's going to work your glutes, it's going to work your thighs, and it's working your core as well as your arms, back, and chest. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our jump rope. We have option 1, option 2, bouncing on the tippy toe. Option 3 is a no leg engagement option, okay? We're going to knock this out for 30 seconds. Starting now, we have option 1, feet completely off of the floor. Option 2 is modified. You're bouncing on your tippy toes. It looks like you're jumping rope, but it's low impact, beginner friendly. Option 3 is no legs. You got it. Good job. Thank you for the shares, TikTok. Good job. We got it. Take your breather. Up next is going to be out and up. So you're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down. Simply repeat out, in, up, down until you get the exercise down. Then worry about getting quicker. But we have 30 seconds. Out and up, start now. So again, you're going to start in the center. You're going to go out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down. And then as you get that exercise down, then that's when you can really incorporate getting quicker so you get the cardio aspect of this, okay? Take your breather. Up next is going to be chicken jacks. I have 3 options. We have option 1, option 2, option 3. No legs, okay? We're going to knock this out for 30 seconds. Let's get it. Option 1. Option 2, side step, modified, okay? Option 3 is no leg engagement. Guys, I used to be over 500 pounds. So I share modifications and modified exercise because I get it. But I also understand not all of us can go to the gym. But that doesn't mean that we cannot work out. Take your breather in a seated position. Whew. Thank you for sending me stars, whoever you are. Next is jog. We have option 1. Option 2, pump. Option 3, no legs for our friends that have mobility issues. Let's get this. We got 30 seconds. Seated jog. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2, pump on the tippy toe. Option 3, you're swinging those arms if you have mobility issues. Just get that heart rate up and elevated. But for those of y'all that don't know me, I used to be over 500 pounds. A lot of people call me the seated cardio queen. I have been doing this for years. Take your breather. But I freely share this because I want to show the world that you don't always have to go to the gym. If you don't have that ability, this is a great starting point. Oblique tap is next, which is this. We're going to knock this out for 30 seconds, starting now. And I know that I see a lot of comments of, you know, get up and go to the gym, get up and like walk in place, things of that nature. I get that you guys think that I should, and I do, but I share this freely in my own time. Because the reality is some people cannot do that. I know that I still go to the gym. I still do other forms of exercise. But it doesn't mean that my heart is not in a posture to try and help somebody that doesn't have that ability. Take your breather. Because I know what it's like to want something so bad that you cannot stand it, but you don't know what to do. So when you find that, maybe this is what you were looking for today. And I love that. But the reality is, I'm going to keep showing up, even for the people that are like, oh, you're too big, you need to go to the gym. Bet, baby, I do. But up next is a block jack. We have option 1, option 2, option 3, no legs. We're going to knock this out for 30 seconds. Let's get it. But what I have learned, society is mean. A lot of people are really, really quick to have opinions over things that they will never understand. I may not be over 500 pounds anymore. Here's your modification, or this one. But I understand what it's like to want to change your life, but to also struggle with doing advanced exercise. So it is my passion to take your breather, to show the world modifications in a seated position, because every little bit of movement matters on your weight loss journey. Up next is going to be knee slicer option 1, option 2, option 3. We'll knock this out for 30 seconds. Starting now. Option 1. But again, if you've heard me, if you haven't, guys, I used to be over 500 pounds. Lifting my knee like this was challenging, right? So here's a modification. I don't want you to feel like your size or your mobility is going to limit you to exercise. Because if you want it, I promise you I've got a modification for you. Okay? Take your breather. Up next is going to be our cross ankle tap. So we're going to do this. But if going that low is a challenge, simply reach across your body, but you're keeping your core tight to get that true abdominal exercise in. We're going to knock this out for 30 seconds. Let's go. Good. You got it. Remember, if going this low is challenging, baby, just reach across. But you're going to keep that core tight. And keeping your core tight is like sucking your belly in to take a selfie and look skinny, okay? Just remember to breathe. Take your breather. Up next is a reach and step. Now, if stepping becomes a challenge, what you're going to do is simply reach. Reach. We're going to knock this out for 30 seconds. Starting. Now let's go. So this is the reach and step. I'm going to keep it real. This is going to burn your glutes. So if it becomes too intense, go into a reach. But if you don't have the ability to engage your legs, still do that reach. Extend that oblique. Okay? We got it. That's it. You're doing it. Take your breather. All right, so up next is tapsies. That is down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, or boom, boom, if leg engagement is a challenge right now. Let's knock it out. We got 30 seconds. Starting now. So we have down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, okay? But again, if engaging your legs is a challenge, that's okay. You can do this. But make sure you're trying to tighten up and tense those muscles so that you're getting a workout. Keeping your core tight, okay? But you're going to pick your pace and do what you can do based on your skill level. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Do the motion and give your best effort. Take your breather. Next is going to be our underleg jack. The reality is sometimes we can't go under our legs, okay? And that's okay. That's where the modification comes in right here. Okay, we're gonna knock this out for 30 seconds. Starting now. Let's go. Now remember, again, if going under your legs is too much of a challenge, that's okay. Do this right here. You can do this. It is my true passion to show the world that seated exercise is another form of exercise. Yes, you can go to the gym. Yes, you can go run. You can go jog and things of that nature. But some people do not have that ability. I have so many friends, take your breather, that are in wheelchairs, that are recovering from strokes, that are amputees, that utilize what I have created because I got injured and created this. We're going to move into battle ropes next. We're almost done with round 1 of 3. Let's battle rope. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. But I want you to know that I believe in you. I want you to know that I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to be doing pop-up seated cardio routines until I can definitively get my schedule figured out. Just so we know. So if you can't be live with me, find me on YouTube. Find my Facebook. Take a breather and use my recordings. So up next is going to be our climbers. Up, down, or cross knee tap if raising your legs is a challenge. We're gonna knock this out for 30 seconds. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for being here. If y'all don't know, I'm live right now on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you guys so much for the shares. We got it. Remember, if this is challenging, cross knee tap. Okay? What is so dope about what I shared, take your breather, is me being somebody who used to be 500 plus pounds. I know that there's modifications to exercise because I did the research. I couldn't do push-ups, mountain climbers, burpees, things of that nature when I first started. But I didn't let my weight be my excuse of not doing those exercises. I found standing versions so I can do standing exercises of all said mentioned ones. We're moving into back jack. We have 30 seconds. Back jacks. Let's get it. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. No leg engagement. I may not be a personal trainer, but I know what it's like to fight for my life and change all of my lifestyle to lose the weight that I have lost. Take your breather. So I will continue to show up. I will continue to share my story. And I will continue to share my journey because maybe this is for you. Maybe it's for your mom, your daughter, your best friend, your boyfriend. I don't know. But you know somebody that can use this. Let's go ahead and knock out our next exercise, which is jump rope. We have 30 seconds. Up jump rope. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Bouncing on them tippy toes, okay? Option 3, no leg engagement, but you're keeping that core tight. You're working that core until you have the ability to bounce on those toes until you can get here if you have that ability, okay? Take your breather. Up next is out and ups, all right? I'm gonna hydrate. All right, let's out and up. We're gonna start in the center now. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Okay? Now, if leg engagement is something that you have a challenge with, just do your arms like this until I say take your breather, because I know that I have friends that cannot engage your legs, and that's okay. That doesn't mean that you cannot be in this all-inclusive routine. Take your breather and not work out with us. I love showing modifications and different things that you can utilize, because I know that we don't all have the same abilities. That doesn't mean that we cannot be in this together. Okay? Let's go into chicken jacks. We have 30 seconds. Chicken jack. Let's get it. Option 1. Option 2 is a side step, okay? Option 3 is a no leg engagement. Now, I have been formally diagnosed with polycystic ovarian syndrome. I was borderline diabetic at one point and insulin resistant. So myself, take your breather. I work to lose weight. I use GLP drops if you need access to that in body jog. We have 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1 or option 3, pumping them arms, okay? But I've had to completely change my lifestyle, especially over the last year, because I moved to Missouri in May of 2025, followed the Lord's calling, was obedient, breakup. I had a lot of life changes. Take your breather. And I lost my discipline. I lost my consistency. I'm gonna move right on into our oblique tap. We have 30 seconds of oblique tap. Starting now. I lost 280 plus pounds. But because I lost my consistency, because I allowed my circumstances to really change what I was doing mentally, and things that made me feel super unworthy. So I threw in the towel, so to speak. But I've picked it back up, and I'm in this fight like I've never left before, because I know what it takes. Take your breather to get me back to being over 280 pounds down. And I'm going to hit that this year, but I'm going to share my journey every step of the way, because I know I'm not the only person that's ever went on a weight loss journey and regained weight. I know I'm not the only social media influencer across the world that is a weight loss influencer that has lost the weight and gained some back. I know I'm not. So I want to be a real person. I want to be relatable. I want to be transparent and continue to show up and show you that you are worth fighting for, just like I am worth fighting for, because you matter and you can do this with us. All right? We're going to move into our block jack. We have 30 seconds of block jacks. Let's get it. Option 1. This particular exercise is really going to work that bra fat area, okay, and your chest. You have option 1, or you can sidestep it out, no biggie, or no legs if you don't have that ability. It's still going to target that back. You're still using your abs, so you're getting that exercise. When you can, if you have the ability, sidestep all the way to advanced. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our knee slicer. But I say everything that I say because I'm finally getting back to myself. Because I'm a person. Let's do our knee slicer. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. We have option 1 or option 2 or option 3. Okay? But I'm a person that finds joy in helping other people. That's why I do the jobs that I do. I work in assisted living facilities. I share my story on my social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, because I'm a real person. Take your breather, just like you are. Because what's crazy is a lot of social media influencers are quick to be like, my life is just unicorns, rainbows, confetti, and butterflies. Like they don't have a problem in the world. Honey, please. We all got something we're battling and struggling with. Mental health is so important. But we're going to move into our cross ankle tap. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. But I'm a real person who used to be over 500 plus pounds, that fell in love and allowed it to destroy me because I lost control. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Because you know why? It shows that I'm human. And it shows that humans are not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. Not a one of us are perfect. But what we can all have in common is the fight for our life. What we can all have in common is the fact, take your breather, that you want to be better than what you were yesterday. And that you know that you have the power to be so in control of decisions that you make in your life to dictate your success or your failure. That's the reality. You're in control of your success. You're in control of your failure. You're in control of your weight loss journey. Not me, not your mom, not your dad, not anybody but you. We are going to move right on into our reach and step. We have 30 seconds. Reach and step. Let's get it. Because a lot of people are like, Nataushia, how did you get to be over 500 plus pounds? Why didn't your parents stop you? Do y'all want to know that my parents had me on every diet? Every one of them. Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, Weight Watchers, Tops, all of them. But what I didn't do is I didn't stay consistent. I didn't work them how I needed to. It's not my parents' fault that I was overweight. Take your breather. It's my fault. People are so quick to point fingers and blame people for their obesity when it is our fault, unless there is a medical diagnosis that prevents you from being healthy. There are situations where that is the reality of some folks, and for that I am sorry, because that's not your fault. Up next is Tapsies. We've got 30 seconds of Tapsies. Let's go. Down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in, or down, down, down. You're going to pick it and kill it. But for those of y'all that are new followers, new subscribers, thank you. I will keep showing up, I promise. I will be on again tomorrow. But I'm going to continue to do pop-up seated cardio routines until I have a definitive set schedule. Take your breather. Because I thought that I had it. But the way that it happened was my schedule wasn't what I was told that it was going to be. And that's okay. I'm not mad about it. But I had to kind of play with it until I figure out how I can make it happen, okay? So we'll continue to do pop-ups. So you can always catch me on replay, all right? But up next is going to be our under leg jack. We have 30 seconds. Let's go. Now, if going under those legs is a challenge, just remember, this is a fine option. We're almost done with round 2 of 3. We got it. Good. Take your breather. Now up next is going to be battle ropes. We're almost done, guys, I promise. We got battle ropes for 30 seconds. Let's get it. Thank you so much, TikTok, for all of the gifts. Thank you all. Good. Take your breather. We've got climbers next. We're going to knock out our climbers, guys, for 30 seconds. Starting now. Up, down, or cross knee tap. If that leg engagement is too challenging for you, that's okay. Keep that core tight. See how I'm doing that motion? Yep. So you're still getting that core workout and cardio. Just remember, the faster you move, the more it will increase your heart rate, okay? Take that breather. We're moving into our third and final round, loves. After we finish this round, we are going to do seated stretches and then a breathing exercise, and we're done. Then I'm going to go take a shower and get ready for work and meal prep out my steaks and eggs. Yes. All right, so let's go into our back jacks. So we're not doing it for 1 minute. Nope, nope, nope. 30 seconds back jack. Let's go. Option 1, modification. Option 3, modification, no legs. As you can, if you have the ability, side step all the way up to advanced. And breathe. We got jump rope next. Are we ready? We're gonna knock out our jump rope. We have 30 seconds, my loves. Let's go. Here's option 1. Option 2, modified, bouncing on your tippy toes. Option 3, no leg engagement, but you're still working that core, keeping it good and tight, okay? Take that breather. Up next is out and ups. Good job today, guys. Thank you guys so much for the shares. For those of you all that actually do take that share button and share this out, thank you. Let's go ahead and out and up. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for everything. We're going to out and up for 30 seconds. Start now. You're going to start in the center. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down, okay? Just continue to repeat to yourself. Out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Then eventually, as you consistently do this, you'll get to this point. If not, you're going to surpass this point. I believe in you. Take a breather. Up next is chicken jacks. It feels so good to be back, guys. I don't think I've ever felt this clarity. I don't feel like I have felt like this in several years. I love this. Let's chicken jack. We have 30 seconds. Chicken jacks. Let's get it. Here's option 1. Option 2 is a side step, and option 3 is a no legs. But what I always share, you don't have to keep up with me. That's the beauty in seated cardio. Just go your own pace. Take that breather. Good job today, guys. Good job. Let's go on ahead and move into our seated jog. We have 30 seconds. Let's knock it out. Option 1. Option 2, pump, 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 pump. Option 3, swinging them arms, keeping that core tight, working it out, okay? Oblique tap is next. See how it looks like I'm jogging, but this truly is low impact. This truly is beginner friendly. Take your breather, because I think that it's so funny. When you look up low impact exercises, a lot of people are like, yes, go work on a treadmill at the speed of 10 on an incline of 77. I'm just kidding, that's a little far-fetched. But a lot of times people are saying, this is low impact, but you're on your legs. Baby, it is not low impact. There are some exercises that are, but that ain't it, baby. But let's go into oblique tap. We have 30 seconds. Starting now. But I can say, if you can swim If you can get into a pool, that's one of the best forms of exercise if you need low impact. Because it truly is low impact. It is good for your muscles. It's good for your body. Because you're in the water. And it really is a workout. I used to do like aqua classes whenever I was first in my journey. When I had a gym in Kentucky that I could go to. Now I'm in Missouri and I don't know a gym. Take your breather. With the pool. Up next is block jacks. But thank you guys so much for being here today. If this is your first time ever being here with me, drop in the comment section where you're at. Drop where you're watching me from. If this is your first, second, third, or 777th time, drop it in the comment section for me. Let's block jack. We've got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, modified. Option 3, no legs. But what I'm doing is I'm stopping in the center. Squeezing my shoulder blades. Coming back in and working out my abs too in the process, okay? You can do it. Take your breather. So up next is going to be our knee slicer. Are you ready? If not, that's too bad. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, slam it out. Option 3, modified slam. Okay? So you pick the one that best works for you and go. Good work. Take your breather. Up next is cross ankle tap. All right, let's get it. We have 30 seconds. Cross ankle tap. Let's go. Good work. Remember, if you can't go that low, reach across. Reach across. Do what you can do based on your level. Don't limit yourself because you're like, I'm too big, I can't do that. Take your breather. Because the reality is, if you continue to make that excuse, your body's going to believe that excuse. But there is a modification that can work for you and your size and your mobility. Don't limit yourself to your mind. Okay? Let's go into our reach and step. We have 30 seconds. Reach and step. Starting now. Now, if stepping's challenging because your glutes begin to burn, if you don't know your glute, that's your butt cheek. It's going to be reach, reach, reach. All right? You got it. Perfect. Good. Thank you for the shares, TikTok. Take your breather. Let's tap. See, we have 30 seconds. Let's go. Down, out, up in, or boom, 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 boom. Underleg jacks are next. Take your breather. All right, guys. About to go into under leg jacks, then we have battle ropes and climbers, then we're gonna stretch. Let's under leg jack it out. We've got 30 seconds, let's go. Option 1 or option 2. If going under your legs is a challenge, that's okay. Don't be like, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We can do it together, okay? Catch your breath, take your breather. Battle ropes are next, guys. Let's battle rope. We've got 30 seconds of battle ropes. Let's go. Up next, climbers, our last exercise in round 3 of 3. We got it. 14 exercises, 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise with 10-second breathers in between each one. High intensity interval training. Take your breather in a seated position so that it is all inclusive. So no matter your size, no matter your mobility, no matter what circumstance you may be in, I provide a modification and exercise that you can do no matter what. But let's climb. We have 30 seconds. Let's go. Option 1. If leg engagement's a challenge, you're going to cross knee tap. Okay? You got it. This is our last exercise, guys. We did it. Catch your breath for a second. So what we're going to do now is we are going to stretch. So you're going to take your left arm, we're going to pull it across our body, okay? Starting now. But I'm doing pop-up exercises right now. I know I usually have a set time, but with how my schedule is, I don't really have that like that right now. So until I get it all worked out, you guys might have to catch me on replay if you can't be live with me. But I promise to show up every time that I can. Let's cross over. Bring that right arm across, okay? Then we are going to pull our arms in behind our head, but I understand sometimes that can be challenging. So I'm going to show you a trick that I've had to use before because I was too heavy to pull my arm out and over and behind the way that I needed to, okay? All right, let's cross over. So if you can't do it this way, hold your hand this way in front of you. You're going to do this. All right, just like that. So pick the way that best suits you. I'm going to get my timer pulled back up. And we're going to stretch it on out. Great job today, guys. We're about to switch sides. So what we're going to do now is going ahead and cross over like this and pull that right arm in behind our head. Let's get it. Going ahead and take that right leg, stick it out in front of you, toes facing the sky, left foot on the floor, okay? We're about to walk our way down our right leg so we can stretch out that thigh, okay? All right. So going ahead, you're going to walk your way down your leg like this, okay? Now, if you can't take it to your toe, give me what you got because I can feel it pulling just doing this. So if you can't reach your foot, that's okay. Just give me what you got. All right, then we're going to switch sides and do it on our opposite side. After we finish the opposite side, we are going to do a breathing exercise together. You will be in control of your breathing. This is just a cool down, okay? All right, you're gonna come up, switch sides. We're gonna walk our way down our left leg. I can tell I'm losing weight and it feels so good. Good job, my loves. We're gonna come up, spread your legs. What we're gonna do now is we are going to inhale up through our nose, hold our breath right here, exhale out down through our mouth. We're gonna do a total of 3 of those. You're in control of your breathing. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Guys, we did it. We did Tuesday seated cardio, and you did amazing. Aw, thank you, Drea, for sharing. Aw, thank you, Asher. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. So I'm currently doing pop-up exercises. I'm seeing a consistent question of when I come live. Right now, based on my work schedule and because it is not concrete, I'm having to do pop-up sessions. So if you need to find me on YouTube and Facebook, you'll be able to catch me on replay until I can be more consistent with what time I can go live. Because I did just recently switch jobs. YouTube, I am going to go on ahead and end our session so that if I have to reshare this one day, it won't have a long extension of me chatting, okay? But thank you guys for being here. I will see you all more than likely tomorrow, if not at least Thursday, for another routine, okay? God bless you guys.